What do you change so much in that second period there when play shifted to them?
Yeah, they just upped their urgency a little harder in the net front, and we're jumping into plays and making it count when they got opportunities. So they had a push there at the beginning of the second period, and our response just took a little too long, and they were able to get the lead.
How do you explain that at this time of year, Darnell, the 13 on the shot clock, them pushing so hard and you guys not having their spots?
It's hockey. It happens. Teams have pushes. Teams respond. Found our way to get ourselves to the third period in a tie game. So our response wasn't non-existent. It was there.
You didn't give up much at all off the rush in the first two games. Tonight a lot more. Connor talked about how they stretched it out a bit and you guys seem to get disconnected. How do you, if they want to play the stretch game, what do you have to do to ensure that you're not disconnected?
Yeah, it comes down to just beating guys back to our zone. And then when they do make that play, they have to come through numbers. We didn't make them come through numbers enough when they stretched the zone on us. They're a good offensive team. They obviously play that way and have success doing it. So for us, we just got to make sure that when they're stretching us out like that, we are in between them and the net and make it difficult.
Is it? I mean, it sounds like it's fairly tactical in terms of their changes, but is it battle level? Is it compete level when it gets that far away from you guys at that point?
I mean, it's a combination of everything. I think. It's just finding a shift to grab it back, and it could just be a simple shift, getting the puck in and grinding down a little bit. And we didn't, like I said, we found it later in the second period there, and we were able to tie up the game and go into the tie game there in the third period. And it's we just got to grab it a little quicker.
Kind of similar to last game in the third period, tight check and not a lot of chances, but they find one both times and you guys don't. Frustrating at all, and what do you think you need to do to find one?
Just keep playing. This time of the year, there's balances, and you gotta give yourself the opportunity as much as possible. And when the games are tight, we've been a lot of tight checking games here in the last 2 weeks. So when you just gotta give yourself the most amount of chances possible, and one will go in.
Seemingly you've lost games like this Vancouver game in Game 1, but we're able to overcome it. Is that something you can maybe draw on a little bit as you try to reach back to Game 4?
Yeah, 100%. That's what playoffs is about. All the experience that you build up over the course of the season. So we have some fairly fresh, fairly fresh stuff to draw back on, and for us, we just come out and have a good Game 4.